Hello. Right, I can't see you. There's somebody here. Right then, it's the 20th of July. I've come down for my birthday session at Celtic Lakes again. This time, I'm really hoping to get myself a catfish. I picked I've got the same peg that I had last year for last birthday session. I had a few carp out here, but and I hooked and lost. I think it was a cat, but yeah, hopefully this year will be a totally different story. Yeah, especially as I've got here now and the sun's shining, which wasn't happening last year. So yeah, so I got to get myself set up, get some baits out, and hopefully get a few carp and get a few cats on the bank. Yeah, that would be ideal. All right then. I'll see you when I've got stuff out and something else to talk about. Alright then. Ta-da. Right then, you're not going to believe this. I've been here, about 20 minutes. I started unloading the car. Seen a couple of fish crashing in the margins, but there. So I just tied up a rod to free line, put a small piece of bread on, flicked it out, and actually left the bail arm open. And I was getting the other rod together, and I could just, all of a sudden, I saw a fish take the bread, the line started pulling, picked up the rod, and I was into the fish straight away. So 20 minutes, and I've banked a common carp. So I'll pull that out onto the mat now, and I'll show you. Right then, so it's weighed in, 11 pound 4 ounces. There we go. A 20-minute carp. Get the fins up. Well, I hope this is a sign of things to come. Lovely. And she's gone. What a way to start now. Been here less than an hour. Got a double figure fish on the bank. So that's the carp done. Now for the cats. Right then. I'll see you when I'm set up, if I manage to get set up. Right then. I'll catch you later. Here we go. Here's fish number 2. Oh. Took a piece of bread. A little bream, probably 2 ounces. Managed to take small size 10. Well, what's that? It's a size 8 hook, that is. But it's bigger than its head. Anyway, that's the second fish. Right, so it's 8 o'clock now. It's I didn't set up till 4. I had a fish in the first 20 minutes, and so the last 3 hours I've just been pottering around baiting up. I baited a big spot up over there in the margins. You see that? 2 of the aerators on over there. See, there's between the lilies over there. I've emptied best part of a bucket of mixed fishing conditioner, so that's going to be my spot for carp. And then I'm going to put a load of pellet out in a small path right here. I just fish big pellets on a herring. So I'm going to have one rod out for carp and one rod out for catfish. Because I suppose, yes, I would love to get a catfish on this session, but I'll take carp. If they're feeding, I'll take them. It's what you go out fishing for, isn't it? Yeah, so it's starting to pick the rain, so I'm going to put the camera away a sec, and hopefully next time it'll be another fish on the bank. Alright then, I'll see you later. Right then, got my second fish, another carp. I'd on an I40 boilie, single one of them with a small piece of pop-up corn. So it's another double, £10, 10 ounces, so it's not too bad. There's two doubles to start the session off with. It's just about 8:30 now. So they come in slow and steady. Right, let's get it back. Right then. I got a bit of clinic around the old hook hole. Not too bad. Hey. Ooh, right, so I can see myself. So, that's two carp on the bank, so better than last year's visit anyway. Let's hope they keep coming. So I'm pretty happy at the moment. Ooh, it's a nice one showing over there. Alright then, I'll speak to you in a bit. Ta-da. Well, the sun's starting to set behind me now, so if I pull around here, got the swim I'm fishing. It's peg 17. If you look just down on the water there, see the rainbow. So it has been raining. One too heavy, so it's one too bad. And then pan round the aerator. That's where I had the fish from over there. What I done, I just put a load of that spod mix out. I was fishing the Mistral I40 boilies with a piece of plastic corn. Just topping in there. I've sneaked around there a couple of times, see if I could drop a bait on the fish. But as soon as they spot you, they're off. The bait will sit there for hours before they even look at it. But yeah, I'm going to try and do what I done last time, and I'm going to keep a bait out in the corner there where I was, and then I'm going to put a big 22mm pellet with a small pop-up on the end, and hopefully that'll bring me a cat. But, yeah, let's have another look at that rainbow. Probably won't pick it up on this. Up it goes. Right, that's me for now. Alright then, I'll speak to you during the night, hopefully. Ta-da. Morning. So, that little bit of run of success early on died off. I had 2 or 3 sleeps during the night on the pellets. So just after it got dark, I did throw about 2 kilo of pellet out in front of me, at the margin, and literally swung the pellet and dropped it in the middle of that. And I did get a couple of pulls on that during the night, but nothing hooked up. It would be nice to get a catfish now. It's officially my birthday. I suppose it turned over midnight last night and I was really hoping for a fish on my birthday, but of course we got the rest of the day and right up until midnight tonight, so hopefully I get my birthday catfish. I'm going to cook myself some breakfast now. I don't know what I've got. I'll dig out. Might have hot dogs for breakfast, but I'll get a coffee on the go anyway to start with. Hopefully the morning will get better and I'll have a lot to show you. Alright then, I'll speak to you later. Well, so I was going for my first catfish ever, and in the meantime I've hooked something else that's a complete first. Let's have a look at it. It's in the net now, I haven't quite pulled it up. I didn't quite know what it was because of the way it was fighting, but if you can see that, it's my first ever grass carp. Nice. I'm expecting this to beat the life out of me on the mat, so bear with me while I'm trying to film. Right, it's still a bit frisky even though it did put up hell of a scrap. Right, let's get it on the mat and get things sorted for it. Right then. Right. Unhooking it was a bit of a fiasco. Battered the life out of me. It weighed in at £12 and 6 ounces, so just under 12 and a half. That's massive. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's the first. I'm pretty chuffed now. I'd love a cat now, but this trip is worth it now. It did scrapped really hard. Look at it, it's just like an arrow, or like a torpedo. It ran me round for a £12 fish. I was expecting something, a sort of a monster carp, but this thing ripped me around. Oh. Oh. It's behaving a bit now. But, yeah, well happy indeed. Right, I'm gonna have to take a couple of photos of this one, and I'll show you going back. It'll probably go back like a rocket. Here we go. So I suppose this is a new PB grass carp. To be fair, it behaved when I was doing a little bit of filming, but when I decided to try and take a few photos, I had to take about 6 photos because 3 of them, 4 of them, he was just battering the life out of me. They do put it all in. I don't know whether they power off afterwards the same. Look. Can you see its dorsal fin? That's a new one. You ready to go? I can feel the tail muscles flexing. So it's waking up slowly. I think because it batters the life out of itself. Yeah. Because it batters the life out of itself on the bank. It does wear itself out. I'm well happy with that. There we go. Outstanding. Right then, I'm well chuffed for that fish actually. Yeah, it's a proper birthday present from Celtic. So, what I've done now, I've emptied all of that bucket now, across the margins, along the side of that, those 2 lilies, I don't know if you can see them, with my arm going there. So I've put probably in the region of 10 to 12 kilos of particle mix all along that ridge there. I put about 4 kilos out last night. I haven't actually had a pick up of that area, but there's a lot of fish showing. So I've finished putting that rest of the bucket out over there. Hopefully, give it a few hours now. I'll rest it now. I've put the bait in. Give it a few hours and hopefully there'll be some fish to be caught off there. The rest of the bucket of pellets, what I've done, I've tied about 6 PVA bags. Plus I've got some other small bags of pellets if I really do need them, and if you can see the swim now. What I've done, I've put all the pellets in a spread around here. Oh, too high. All around here in that area. I've chucked out some big massive pellets as well, 22 mils, 12 mils, 6 mils, and a load of 3 mil pellets. So I've probably gone through about 5 kilos of pellets spread out in this area. And I'm going to leave that now. And about an hour before I put a bait on it, just let it bed down a bit so that anything new goes on, it's fresh. I'll put the other camera on this tripod so it's making a clanking noise. Great. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a walk around and have a look at there's 6 lakes here. I'm on the biggest lake, probably because it's most prolific for cats and that's what I want to catch. But there's another 5 lakes. I know there's a Runswater here, so I might go and take a walk around that and see if I can't spot a few things and just rest the swim for a bit, because I've put a load of bait in and caused a hell of a lot of disturbance. I think I'll just, rather than just sit it out, waiting, I think I'll go and take a walk. Right then, I'll see you later. Right, well, I had my little walk around and I was about halfway around. I was going to have a look at all 5 lakes here, but it started raining, so I decided to get back here. And I've just chucked the rods out, and it's been out, probably about a quarter of an hour. It's another I-40, the 15 mils. I threw it out, no bag or nothing, just threw about 3 handfuls. I say 3 handfuls, probably about 20 boilies, scattered them around it, and I've had another run. So I was going to do a little sort of talk through, but then I had a run so that sort of spoiled my momentum. But still in the net. The mirror this time, proper little simmo. But we'll have a look. I'll get it on the mat. So that was £8 1 ounces. It's pretty little simmo carp. It's not like the big massive ones you see on the other videos, but I'm happy. So that's my 4th carp. It's another one on the I-40, so I'll keep using them for the rest of the session, I think. Right, let's get it back.